something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist. I can get away. Come chase beach views and then every day. All I wanna hear is an episode how we play. Sit right next to you. My heart's still asking, do you?
Alright, you guys, so right now I'm cooking dinner, and I thought that real quick I will show you how I make my favorite Brussels sprouts. So they're like sweet and salty. They have some bacon. They have a little honey on it that I caramelize. They are so good. Super easy to make. And I'm going to show you how I make mine. So right here I have 2 bunches of fresh Brussels sprouts. Here I have some Applewood thick cut bacon. This bacon is really good. Nice and salty, fatty. It's really good. I have a couple of shallots, so we're going to be using one of these. Some good olive oil. I'm just going to use a tiny bit of this because, of course, the bacon is greasy. I have some nice raw honey right here. We're going to be using some of that. I have some black pepper. Of course, we're going to be using a little bit of my seasoning. A link in the bio is really good. If you happen to not have my seasoning, use some adobo with pepper. But this right here is gold. So, that's all you need to make my bomb roasted Brussels sprouts. Let's get to it. Alright, so I have my Brussels sprouts here. I'm going to go ahead and take this part off, cut them in half, throw them in this dish, and then we're going to rinse them off. So, these are beautiful. You guys, I'm not going to bore you with watching me do this, so I'll come right back once I do all of them. Okay, so we have our Brussels sprouts all halved. I'm going to go ahead and rinse these in some cold water. Alright, so now that the Brussels sprouts are nice and clean, I'm just going to drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil. Not a lot because, of course, the bacon. So literally just that much. And I'm going to season it with just a little bit of my seasoning. Not a lot because the bacon, okay, you don't want this salty. That right there is perfect. And some pepper. So here's how it's looking. Go ahead, give this a little toss. These are going to be so good. These are becoming like one of my favorites. Let me know if you like Brussels sprouts. Next, I'm going to chop up this shallot. If you haven't used a shallot before, it tastes like a garlicky onion. So, if you're wondering what a shallot's flavor profile is, onion with like a hint of garlic. Just gonna do a rough chop because it's gonna pretty much almost disintegrate in this pan as it cooks. That in. Now we're just going to cut this bacon into cubes. It'd be easier if my bacon was a little frozen, but mine isn't right now. So, just gonna fight with it a little bit. Brooklyn, leave the cat alone. And And yes, I'm about to use all this bacon, y'all. These Brussels sprouts could easily be like a meal in its own. So, we're gonna have the bacon just this side. Just gonna toss that on top of these sprouts. Yes, I am gonna bleach my board. Of course, I have a million cutting boards, but I'm using the same one for this. So don't come at me in the comments, okay? Don't do it. So, just gonna go ahead and spread this bacon out a little bit on top. Just so the fat can run down. Then as the bacon starts to crisp some, we're going to toss it together. Alright, so this is what it's looking like before I put it in the oven. Just like I said, I'm about to put this in a 375-degree oven until the bacon starts to crisp up a little bit and some of this fat renders down into the sprouts. Then we're going to give it a nice toss, put it back in, then glaze it, yada, yada, yada. Y'all will see. Alright, into the oven, uncovered. Alright, you guys, so it's been about 20 minutes. And this is how it's looking. I'm going to go ahead, give this a nice big stir. Start mixing this up. This smells so good. This is going to be bomb. We're going to go ahead, put this back in the oven for another 20 minutes. Check on it, stir it again. Just want to get that nice caramelization. We're going to take our time with these. And then they're going to be perfect. Alright? I wish y'all could smell it. Well, y'all got to make it. When y'all make it, you're going to smell it. It smells so good. You guys, look at how beautiful this looks. It's been another 20 minutes. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. You see that? Now we're going to add on some honey. This looks so beautiful. Look, yeah, look at that. Y'all see that? So now we're gonna drizzle some honey on top. Yum. Give this a nice stir. Then I like to drizzle the very top with a little bit more honey, just for extra caramelization. Okay. Now we're gonna put this back in the oven for another 10 minutes. But make sure you watch it because the honey burns fast, so keep your eye on it. Okay, you guys, so I just took these out the oven. They look so good, y'all. Look at, do y'all see this? Look at this, y'all. These are beautiful. Oh, and they smell so good. Yeah, oh my gosh. Look at that. Let me go ahead and make a plate real quick, okay? Alright, you guys, so dinner is ready. I made some roasted barbecue chicken, the Brussels sprouts, the star of the show, and I have some sour cream and chive mashed potatoes. Yum. Yum. Yeah, I'm ready. So go eat. You guys, make sure you try out this recipe. And when you do, tag me on Snapchat, Instagram, email me. Do whatever you need to do so I see your version of my recipe. I love when you guys do that. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And y'all, I'll see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to do you, boo. Bye, guys. Y'all, this is just gonna be so good. Okay? Bon appetit. I hope y'all eating good tonight, too.
Whoa, don't slip up or get caught. Why not, man? I'm coming for